Welcome to Win the Day from Back to the Bible. I'm your coach, Pastor Nat, and today we're going to talk about spending time with Jesus. Have you ever heard someone say, "Oh yeah, I know that famous person"? Well, we probably have all heard that claim. Heck, I've even said it. But the truth is, many of us don't actually know that person. We know of them. We may have met them at an event or snagged a selfie with them, but we don't really know them. There are many today who claim to know God and Jesus, but they only know of them. But isn't knowing of God the same as knowing God? Well, let's go back to the Bible for the answers. Jesus answers this question in John chapter 8, beginning in verse 19. They said to him, therefore, "Where is your Father?" Jesus answered, "You know neither me nor my Father. If you knew me, you would know my Father also." These words he spoke in the treasury, as he taught in the temple. But no one arrested him, because his hour had not yet come. Jesus has been flipping religion and their religious leaders on their heads. For 8 chapters, Jesus has shocked the contemporaries of his day. He has told them that religion won't save anyone. Works are useless apart from belief in him. Jesus is the long-awaited Messiah. Jesus is God in the flesh. He is the bread of life. He is the living water. He is the light of the world. But the world loved the darkness. The Pharisees here were in the darkness. You see, they knew of God, but did not have a relationship with him. There is a very big difference. Jesus has just claimed to be God and be sent by God from heaven. Both Jesus and God the Father testify about Jesus. So the Pharisees ask, where exactly is your Father? Now, they may have referred to Joseph, or maybe just a general question. But Jesus skips the family tree and says, look, you don't know my Father. You just know of him. You've heard about him. You even teach about him. But you have no clue who he is or even who I am. You see, Pharisees, if you knew God, you would know me. Today, many people claim to be spiritual. They claim to believe in God. But as Jesus said in John 14:6, no one comes to the Father but through me. Jesus said in Matthew chapter 11, verse 27, that all things have been handed to me. Anyone who knows the Father knows the Son. If you don't know Jesus, then you don't know God the Father. This is why the idea that all roads lead to God is blatantly false. This is why all religions do not say the same thing. John is writing this to be crystal clear. Jesus is God. Jesus is the way to God. Unless you know Jesus and you have a personal relationship with him, you don't really know or love God. I've been lost many times before, and I have insisted that I knew the way to my destination. But every time that happens, I end up lost and I end up frustrated. I had to pause, use my GPS to get to my destination. That was key. The same is true with God. We must go back to the Bible. That is the GPS. Jesus knows the way. So here's my challenge for you today. Spend time with Jesus. Yes, you've started off on a good foot. You're in His Word with us today. But don't settle for just 5 minutes. He wants to spend quality time with you. Invite Him into your day. Talk with Him throughout your day. Think about Him. Think about His Word today, even as you go shop at the store, as you work in your job. Think about Him and His Word as you coach your kids or enjoy your favorite hobby. Jesus is there for you. He desires to be with you. So spend time with Him today. Know Jesus like He knows